So, I turned 35 on Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty old for a furry. I hear it all the time when I'm in VR chat and other social places of the fandom. But when I got to this age, I sort of leaned back to take stock of where my life is right now and sort of assess where I'm going. I mean, right now, I sort of have everything that modern society says that I should have. I got married, I have a house, a car, a steady job that I don't hate. I have a cat and a little back garden where I fuss over my plants during the warmer Minnesota months. I don't have any serious health problems or addictions or black marks on my legal record. I mean, my house is over 100 years old, but I don't see the money for a new house dropping into my lap anytime soon. Nor would I leave this one if it did. It's too interesting. All in all, my life is going really, really well. I told my wife what I was thinking about, and she said, "Well, you've got no drug addictions, you haven't been arrested, and you're holding a steady job. You've pretty much got your stuff lined up nicely." To which I say, yeah, you know what? I pretty much do. The illusion of what an adult is has long since faded away from me. When a child realizes that their parents aren't perfect, they hit a very specific stage of growing up and maturing. I've sort of come to realize that adults are just kids with more expensive toys and more complicated problems. But you know what? From where I'm sitting, things are kind of going really well right now. I live in a small, quiet town that doesn't really see any major problems, so day-to-day drama is pretty much at a minimum. I've long since turned off the news, turned off social media, and turned off the radio since all of it is hyper-negative and would have me believe that the world is on the brink. And let me tell you, for the clicks and the viewership and all the rest, the media would have you constantly believe that we're on the edge of World War III or whatever. It's exhausting. I actually turned on the radio the other day, and the stories were, in this order: 5 people get stabbed in Paris, someone throwing tomato sauce onto a Van Gogh painting, Russia versus Ukraine, the Queen of England dying, and more. All of it is terrible, all of it is negative, and not a single positive story in sight. I turned it back off again and went about my perfectly happy day. It's not that I don't care, it's that I have no power to affect any of those things, so why worry about them? I don't have the money, the influence, the resources, the connections, the knowledge, or the time to positively impact any of those things. The best I can do, I've realized, is to do a good job at work, get along with the people that I encounter, and take good care of my wife and my home, and, well, live my life the best that I can. I don't feel old. I've actually been taking rather good care of myself. My New Year's resolution for 2022 was to start exercising again and to lose 30 pounds, and I have done that. I went from 199 pounds to 169 pounds, and I've kept it off. Since I cleaned out my basement, I put a TV and some exercise equipment down there, so I've been watching anime and working out for 30 minutes a day, and it's been working. All of my old clothes fit again, and I am as small around the waist again as I was in high school. I got my flat tummy back and a bit of meat on my pectorals. No, I will not take my shirt off to show you. I did some reading, and it said if I wanted to push any further and gain some serious muscle, I would need to radically change my diet. But, I mean, I look and feel pretty good now. Staying active, you just gotta put in the effort. And if you're watching My Hero Academia while you're doing it, hey, whatever it takes to stay motivated, right? Right. Exercising on the daily has also killed my insomnia, which is great. I go to bed tired, I fall asleep, I stay asleep, which is a problem I've had for years. So hey, that's even better. Two birds with one... Anyway, sitting back and taking stock of myself at 35, I've kind of realized, hey, I've kind of got my shit together. And that's a good feeling. Maybe for your next birthday, have a look around and see how you think that you're doing. And if you don't like what's around you, hey, maybe it's time to make the change, however small or insignificant that it might be. Watch anime and pedal on an exercise bike. Listen to an audiobook you've been meaning to read while you do chores. Pick something small that you've been meaning to do for ages and just do it. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion, so go for it. Feel good about yourself and all you've accomplished, and maybe it'll make your birthday as good as mine was. Oh, what did I get for my birthday? I may or may not have gone to Barnes & Noble's to buy $400 worth of manga and stuffed my face with greasy Chinese food until I made myself sick. Don't judge me, I know what I like. See you later.